I got a DM from Billie Eilish, and I was on a plane about to take off, and she sent me a DM, and it just said "obsessed with you," and I was like, and I was just like, oh god, obviously I'm obsessed with you as well. Hi, I am Suki Waterhouse, and I'm here with ELLE UK, and today we are going to play Ask Me Anything. One person in the world to tattoo me. I mean, I do have a tiny tattoo, which is just this blue dot. I was at Sienna Miller's house a couple of years ago, and everyone was getting tattoos by Dr. Wu, who's this amazing tattoo artist. I don't know, I'm like a little bit scared to get a tattoo, so I let him do this one tiny blue dot. And then I kind of like made up a thing, like it's the pale blue dot, you know, Carl Sagan, the whole gorgeous speech. So it's like deeper than it is, but really I was just like, ah! I'm scared. I kind of feel like I would get Ozzy Osbourne to tattoo me or something like that. I don't know, I love the Osbournes growing up. I think he's really funny. I would get Ozzy Osbourne to tattoo me. I do have a signed photo of Julia Roberts on my wall, but I got it off eBay and I don't think it's actually signed by Julia Roberts. It's okay though, I can pretend. Biggest cheerleader outside of my family would be probably my boyfriend. Like I've pretty much taught him to clap every time I enter a room, so. Fangirl moments, oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think the other week was quite intense. I was backstage at the Fendi show and saying hello to Kim, and suddenly I was sort of like pushed into a photo with him and Cardi B, and she was just so glowy and gorgeous and fun, and that was, yeah, I was kind of like, oh god, what am I doing here? In the same picture as Cardi B, and I think I said something like, I can't believe the air that, you know, I can't believe I'm breathing in the same air as you. I think she didn't really pick up on it. She was like, you know, obvs. I got a DM from Billie Eilish, and I was on a plane about to take off, and she sent me a DM, and it just said "obsessed with you," and I was like, and I was just like, oh god, obviously I'm obsessed with you as well. And then she didn't reply after that. But when we met, and now we say hi to each other, and she's just so cool. I just think she's just so gorgeous as well. She just has those blue eyes. They just look right through you. Makes me blush. The fictional character that I most relate to, this is a weird one, but I watched the movie Notting Hill when I was obviously younger, and I loved it. And I always wanted to live in Notting Hill when I grew up. So I think I relate quite a lot to Hugh Grant in a lot of ways. I always feel like I'm sort of like bumbling around Ladbroke Grove with like a bit of croissant on me, like dropping a drink like he did in the movie. And yeah, I think just in all aspects I relate to him. Like even when I saw him in the new Willy Wonka trailer as an Oompa Loompa, kind of related. One outfit for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm gonna be in my Nike sliders and a grey pair of trackies and my Umbro big white t-shirt. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. There was a time when I think I had to dye my hair brown. But the thing is, I've had really bad things happen to my fringe over the years. Like there's been really, really terrible things that, you know, have happened, and they've separated in strange ways and grown, and I've had sort of like, yeah, weird curtains. You never know what's gonna happen, and I've grown it out and done it back. I've done it myself. So yeah, but I think when I dyed it brown and then kind of like hacked it myself, that was pretty bad. I would bring back skinny eyebrows. I think skinny eyebrows are so cool. Who's the girl on Instagram? I haven't met her, but her name's Gabriette. She's a chef. Do you know who I mean? And she has skinny eyebrows, and they look so good. Yeah, I think skinny eyebrows are very, very, like, just sexy and fab, and I think we should definitely bring them back. A book that I've read recently that I would recommend to anyone, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I would do Nonviolent Communication by Marshall B. Rosenberg, which basically teaches you how to communicate with everyone, your family, your loved ones, even just people that you meet at work or in any kind of capacity, into how to just change your language slightly. I've tested it. So like my little sister was in an argument with my dad, and I just read the book, and I was like, let me just write the text and I will get you what, I know that I will make this okay, and I'll get you what you want because I'd read this book. So actually you should read the book because it's just better, like people understand you and empathize more with you. To channel my main character energy, I would be playing Sly and the Family Stone, Rihanna, a bit of Beyonce. I mean, really, like if I'm being really honest, like maybe some Rick Ross, that song Hustling, that helps when you're having a down day. My favorite thing about my job, I think the cool thing about my job, I guess, is that I've managed to kind of like have different careers and do them all somewhat at the same time. So I think that's like kind of something unusual that I guess that I've been able to do, is act and sing and I guess model still in some kind of capacity, even though I probably don't do that as much anymore. But I think the coolest thing about my job is probably the variety of every single day. Like I'm here today, and 2 days I'm going to be on stage at Lollapalooza, and then like a couple of days after that I'm going to be in the studio working on my second album. So you just never really know what's going to happen. Last fun thing I did with my siblings, I mean my littlest brother, there's twins, I have a twin brother and sister, and the boy Charlie just had a baby. So the fun things that we're doing now, it's kind of gone from us, you know, especially like he's the youngest, it's sort of gone from us all being like the kids, and then suddenly he has a kid. So the most amazing thing was that first day of meeting my brother's baby, my little niece. Now we kind of make a lot of like Moonpig cards with the baby on it, and like large collages, which my sister is particularly good at. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you've learned a little something more about me, and thank you. Bye.